We got events. They got a great brick and mortar store out in Manhattan. If you guys haven't checked it out, really cool treat if you're ever in that area. It's almost like a little museum with so much. Looks like we might be getting a button check here on stream. Yeah, I see the taunting. Easily a button check. We got Stu hailing all the way from CT. Now Stu is the Ashra who beat Wraith on the winner's side.
Okay then.
Stu has a little local scene up in Connecticut, but not too many players. I don't think a lot of people weren't expecting to see them make it this far into the tournament. I believe Stu is unseeded. Now Herkuhlez is someone I've known dating all the way back to the Injustice 1 days, believe it or not.
Wow, that's a long time ago, guys. Was it 09, 010?
Making me feel like a dinosaur.
I'm only like 3 years younger than you. I'm getting beat up on all angles. Guys, I'm just as old as you. It's just, that's a long time ago. That's not,
he's basically an FGC baby, but he's just as old as us.
Now, MK9 was my first Mortal Kombat that I actually cared about playing online, but I was not in the FGC then. This is my first game. Now, this is going to be the start of the game here. Herkuhlez versus Stu, the overhead just to start off. Oh, man, that is a devastating mid, by the way. I hate to say that, but Kenshi has a devastating mid. Ashra going on full screen right here. Now that telly, oh god, I don't even have enough time. That's such a fast attack here. Serena coming in. Oh my goodness. Kenshi doesn't know what day it is at this point. He's got to get a little bit of a check there. Okay, he's getting full screen. He's getting that neutral back now. That neutral's a big deal. When you do get stabbed, that is a free full combo. It's a really long move to hit, but when it does hit, it's worth it. Sub-Zero getting summoned does take away half of the cameo bar, guys. But if you take a look, Sento comes back out, and he gets a full cameo out of that. I wonder if that's going to be one of the first nerfs that does happen. Oh my goodness, Asha showing the matchup knowledge. Being able to get out of that is a very hard blockable to get out of if you're fighting Kenshi. Ashra getting hit with the, Kenshi hitting a nice punish. Getting that Sento out, full Sento blade in the corner. This is going to be pretty much a 2v1. This is like your worst nightmare. Bully on the block with his buddy here, beating you up. You don't know whether you're blocking overhead or low. Nice breakaway, brings him back to neutral, but Kenshi with a jump kick in. Guys, there's nothing you can do here. What are you going to do? That Sento gets put away, but he was able to get out of that stance, stab him. Guys, what a big turnaround for Herkuhlez.
That's what it is. When you give Kenshi an inch, he will take a mile.
Able to come in. I thought they were going to go with the teleport after that glow. That glow is a free teleport. You can get plus frames if you are on hit. Turns purple. I know there's a difference between the yellow and the purple. I just don't know what that difference is. Now, Kenshi able to throw out of that. Nice little overhead.
Yeah, so that purple changes the properties on her projectile. Instead of just going into a super plus mid projectile, she actually gets a low afterwards. So it really depends on like what kind of zoner you want to be. Oh, that was actually a punish. When that forward 3 overhead whiffs, like she's recovering for days. Guys, is this fair? Is this fair?
No.
Is this fair?
2v1.
Not fair.
Oh, in the middle. That's the knowledge that I was talking about just before. She knows how to get out of that. That is an Ashra-only attack, I think, where she can get out of that for free.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's free. As you can see, Herkuhlez was blocking when she got out of there. I think what happens is that the hitbox is so big that it hits Sento also. And if Kenshi's not blocking, if Kenshi's trying to start his offense, you know, he'll get hit. And yes, she can get out of there. But I don't really think it's anything crazy that other characters don't have access to.
I just haven't seen, outside of an armored attempt, to get out of that in-between, you really have to wait for a specific timing. Yes. And that's the second time I saw Ashra just, like, she teleported out, in a sense. I hate the word teleport, because it's not really, it's a projectile.
Yeah, she kind of, like, charges out of there. Very weird. Beautiful spacing there with Serena. Saw the whiff punish opportunity perfectly here.
You always want the first hit, guys. That's almost an easy 35 to 40% with any character, because there is no breakaway opportunity at that point. In the corner, Kenshi was able to, she got a standing 3, it looked like.
It did look that way.
Goes low. Got both attacks just hitting. I always like to say, stay low when you see that Serena delayed throw. Uh-oh, Sento in the corner, here we go. This could be a very quick turnaround. Sento, 40%. Oh gosh, 39. Pop up.
This is,
you gotta.
You
This
got
is
it. This
it.
is definitely mash territory. No.
What's going to happen here?
Look at the mashing.
Here
He's
we go.
mashing.
They are. One
He's
of
not
them,
even mashing.
he's turning something down.
Oh,
It doesn't kill him.
Alive. Uses the breaker.
That's plus. She's stacking and she was there.
She was coming in
Oh
with
my
that second hit, and Kenshi's second hit, giving it to her a little quicker. And I mean, there's a moral victory in that where like
Duck. He didn't duck. He didn't.
Get under. It's a boomerang.
I just had it. Oh, come on. Now, I hate that, man. I really do. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I really do. I'm
Kenshi's
very
fair,
salty
guys.
about that, man. I really
Guys,
am.
Kenshi's fair. Fair and balanced, I swear.
Well, I was saying this before. Do you think that's going to be Kenshi's only nerf? Because I don't think he really needs a nerf outside of the fact that he can call Sento and get a full Sento after utilizing half of a bar from a cameo. It doesn't even need to be Sub-Zero.
I
Nice
agree.
overhead there. That's the only nerf I think he needs, because he's a very tough character. Don't get me wrong. For those of you in the chat, they're going to be swearing NJ Malrag, get his head. He's a tough character, but it's not fair that he has to use a cameo and gets a full one.
Yeah, not fun.
All right, here we go. Almost the same life lead. One hit confirmed for each.
Oh, tries to go for the up block. Thought that she was going to swing on the way down. Is he really going to lose this huge life lead here? Down to one more attack. He whiffs the second one, but here comes the down
back.
4.
Wow, Ashura, guys, this is such a tough fight.
Super
I'm getting
tough.
a loss of words. Okay, a little bit of spacing here. Waiting, the neutral. Oh.
Oh boy.
Here we go, overhead. Now you got to be scared with that overhead, because even if you dash forward, if you don't dash forward enough and even one pixel hits you, you will get knocked back.
Yes, and not fun dealing with that. Good block
That's the
there.
low you were talking about. That's how I got beat.
Oh yeah,
That-
not fun.
I was like, yeah, now I know. Now I know.
Not fun at all. Kenshi is going for a ride, but we all know how that ride ends up.
If you
And
get Sento out, nope, this is it. What a win. 1-1 Stu.
Good
comes
composure
back.
by Stu, man. Look,
Really
that
good.
second round, I thought that was it. I thought it was 2-0, but Stu kept that composure, kept confident, and just kept on trucking. We lost the Wi-Fi. I don't know why. Somebody please help. That means
That's not good.
It means we don't have access to brutalities anymore.
Oh no.
Somebody help! All right, guys, no more brutalities. It's not our fault. We don't control the weather, and we also don't control hotel Wi-Fi.
That was actually a really cool way to get out of that glade with a boomerang. Okay, gotta hold that. We got a nice little stab. Look at the whiffs. Everybody's this is my favorite thing about Mortal Kombat, guys. Everybody's just trying to outspace the other. Didn't get the confirm though. Okay, Sento's out. Here we go, the pop-up. It's gonna cost a lot.
Gonna cost a ton, dude. 42%, and the pressure staying here. Good block of the low. Good opportunity to armor out, but he wasn't seeing the sword.
Not enough. Oh my
Sento's
goodness.
going away though.
Yes, he is. Timed out right there. All right, 50 to 24. Now, did he get out of the Sento stance? Because that does make your buttons a lot harder to use. 14. Oh, no.
You're going the wrong way, Kenshi.
He's blind.
What are you,
Get
blind? Kenshi.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Okay.
He heard something drop in the other side of the room, and he's like, that must be where she's at.
Oh, man.
A
That is
potted
so unfair.
plant fell over there and by the foyer.
Good duck, but that gives Asha the ability to hit that purple stuff. Overhead. Overhead. Oh, he was able to get the teleport out before it disappeared. Now, if you do get hit before that teleport comes out, it disappears.
Oh,
Pop
boy.
up.
You're going for a ride.
You're going to the corner at this point, right? Oh, breakaway.
Breakaway,
that
questionable.
kinda- I
I was
was-
like, kind of at the end.
I
like,
looked up. I said the same thing. Oh, no. Just to get hit again.
That's the best. When
gosh.
you break away, spend all 3 bars, and you're like, well,
That was so worth it.
I'm back. You
Yeah.
might be wondering how I ended up here.
I call that the Betty Crocker, the wash machine. You're going to get mixed. What a call. Into the throw. That's going to kill unless he's last breath.
130. 130. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero does the. I think Sonya does 140, if I'm not mistaken. But Sub-Zero does a little bit more than most of the other cameos.
Good call out there. There are some that do have a couple percent
Just like
more.
1%,
Yeah.
2% more or less.
And there's got to be a reason. NRS always gives us the reason behind it, right?
sure,
Just like
yeah,
their patch
clearly.
notes. They always do that. See, that's the overhead. Now, if you were looking, you saw that it actually landed behind Ashura, but was able to hit her on the heels and still count as a block.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
it's
they
very
blocked
weird.
it.
It's like the ghost is a hitbox in itself and not just the sword from the ghost. Super weird. I don't like it.
I would say let's keep it a little calm because maybe that's the second nerf that's coming out here. That the whole ghost is the hitbox.
No.
Oh my gosh, that is such a good mid. It covers so much of the screen when you're trying to play that neutral, that one jump back positioning.
It is a great mid, but it feels really bad when it whiffs. Uh-oh. I mean, that first hit didn't connect. The second one did, and Herkuhlez was able to convert with ease. She's not going to have enough to break, but she does have armor. Is she going to use it?
Now this is where there it is, the armor.
But he baited it out, but I guess that's what you mean. You're right. He baited it out, but she was still able to kind of wiggle her way out of there.
I just think that it's very situational and maybe frame perfect or two frame because you saw what I saw the first time. She was able to move a little bit.
Yeah, I want to say it's one of those things like it's not just enough to call out the armor. You also have to be ready for her movement or her follow-up. So it kind of like adds a little bit of layer of the getting out. You know what I mean? Like if you're blocking Sub-Zero or you're anticipating Sub-Zero's armor move, not to harp on Sub-Zero, all you got to do is block low and
there it is. You get
easy
the punish.
Yeah. Ashura, not so simple.
Let's say the same thing with Reptile, because he also has that low that's like -24 or something. It feels like that at least.
Yeah, definitely.
There's the pop up there. 30. There's gonna go 40, just like last time. That's what I was saying earlier, man. You got to get that first hit because there's no breakaway, and almost every character is guaranteed that 35 to 40.
He waited, but he wasn't ready to attack. Uh-oh. Not there. Not there. Just a little too far away. That's gonna be an easy punish for Herkuhlez here. Match point for Herkuhlez.
Herc's gonna. Okay, but this is where not only when you're losing, keeping composure, but when you're winning, keeping composure.
Keep it cool. Yeah, relax.
It's 2-1-1-0.
Yes.
Just take a breath, and you can use this full screen now. Ashura's got that quick coming.
You're in no rush. You're in no rush to find the win. Just wait it out. Just be calm. Be patient. A trade. Not going to go in either player's favor as they both decide to back off. These characters both have really far-reaching mids. And, I'm sorry, far-reaching normals. And, oh man, the Serena ranks. Serena ranks, so much fun. Lead into so much damage as Kenshi finds his back up against the wall.
I missed that from MK11. There's one thing that I missed, standing 2 anti-airs. You don't see it too much in this game.
Uh-oh.
Okay, into the corner.
Poor Serena. Getting smacked, not helping Ashura one bit there in that situation.
Goodness, and there's another. That's only going to hit for 37, but now you're in the middle.
37. Only a Sento sandwich afterwards. He does have the breaker. Oh, that was smart. So he went into that before the breaker became active, and Herkuhlez making top 8 on the winner's side. What a run from this competitor, this gentleman. He almost didn't come to this event. He decided last second to register at the door to be here, and now qualifying top 8 winner side, guaranteeing 5th place or better.
What a Cinderella story.
I love it.
I mean, listen, I don't know if he even was able to get any games, because I know that some of the people that were here last night were able to get a couple games.
Oh yeah.
He's coming in raw. What a win. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, good for her. That was a really good showing. Stu, I love seeing the Ashura. Really solid play with the Serena. I love how he just kind of feels out the neutral, looking for that whiff punish, and great presence of mind when it comes to using that armor to teleport and kind of wiggle out of those center situations. But I think he just wasn't like as